Okay, thank you for staying with us. Dr. Nelson Ogbomudia, you're welcome.
Thank you.
I don't know. I know somebody mentioned it somewhere, people burst into laughter. The ADC man who appears thought it was his colleague in ADC, Rotimi Amaechi, said 1 year. Said 1 year is not possible. 1 month is not possible. But maybe you are a believer in Amaechi, I don't know. Can he fight corruption in 1 month?
That's going to be very difficult.
Okay.
Let's just be realistic here. Politicians are known for big talk and bogus claims. If you look at the antecedents of Rotimi Amaechi, it's a man I respect. I respect him so much because Gracies has spoken on his behalf. He's been there, and as Speaker and also Governor and then Minister. Very few persons that had such privilege to serve their country and their people. But Rotimi Amaechi does not have the leadership capacity to make such promises. He doesn't have the capabilities. What is his leadership credentials in the first place? He has 24 years being in leadership over the years. Does not qualify him to make that demand on what he can or what he cannot be able to do. I don't see Rotimi Amaechi having that ability to man, especially when he was governor. The boys in the creek were running amok. They were in the street disrupting economic activity. They could not even handle Joseph Ubu, the commissioner of police. Some of his boys could not be tailed, and they had, I've been careful here now, made gains out of the state to essays, building houses and all of that. And so for me, Rotimi Amaechi is not the Messiah. It doesn't have the texture. It doesn't have that collateral, political collateral to speak in that dimension. We saw what former President Buhari told us. $1 was going to be an error, and then by the time he was leaving off, it was already over 760,000, 760 naira, and then the oil that we were promised were going to be stabilized couldn't be stabilized. How will a Rotimi Amaechi deal with the issue of INEC? Rigging, ballot stuffing, and playing with the figures of the result, the outcome of the result. How will a Rotimi Amaechi deal with the defense issues, the insurgency that has been politicized and polarized, commercialized? You understand? How will Rotimi Amaechi deal with the issue of oil bunkery, scam, petroleum subsidy scam, and pipeline vandalization?
How will he deal with the National Assembly?
How will he deal with the National? He doesn't even have the patience. You can see the way Mr. President is managing the National Assembly. He got the Senate President there, he got the Speaker there. He's managing them, even with the war chest from the Northern Bloc. They have been able to muzzle it down on them to keep the economy or the political environment stabilized. Rotimi Amaechi does not have this. A Peter Obi will try, but not 1 month, sir. The issue of corruption.
Don't you think you may be dealing? Let me start like rebranding the new Amaechi.
Really?
That's what they tell you. That you may be dealing. The Amaechi you know yesterday may not be the Amaechi for today. Some of his persons are defending him on social media that this is the new Amaechi.
Talk is cheap. Talk is cheap. We say I've been long enough and I've seen a lot of Christmas
And I know when a man is speaking from a political standpoint, these are not realistic. A 1 month, that before the reform will come into play, look at the anti-graft agencies as intervention mechanism to see how the economy is being checkmated. ICPC was practically killed. ESCC, political interference, selective investigation that are ongoing. Because you can hear what Mr. Kenneth Chibuogu said. You understand? Join APC. Sorry, I'm an APC stalwart. Yeah. Join APC. Your sins are forgiven. These are playing out majorly.
Are you speaking against your party?
No, I'm not. We have to. We're Nigerians here. Okay. We all look forward to the revival of our country. I'm not a Ghanaian. I'm a Nigerian. And when shop comes to prove
power and things are going wrong,
we must tell ourselves the truth. Yes, that is why I will not be giving any political. No, that's not anti-party. No, that's not anti-party. I try to bring balance.
They are watching you here
they should watch.
And they will tell you that Mr. Nelson Bomudia, who is in our party, the APC, is already punching holes.
You see, let's be
that they don't suspend you from your work.
Let's be straight with ourselves.
Go ahead.
I'm not scared of suspension. We have reached a tipping point in our economy. Sir, it is that bad out there. Now, these are backlog of past government that we have not been able to checkmate them and bring them under control.
Okay.
Issues are escalating. We are talking about corruption here. Are the roadblocks raised by the police stopped? The recruitment processes into the police, the bribery and the corruption that's going on there. Before you are promoted, you have to be influential. It's not based on merit. Let's clear ourselves. A Rotimi Amaechi does not have that commitment, that conviction.
What if that conviction? Biblical Zacchaeus, who told the master, "From today I don't do anything bad. I return what I'll clean the stable."
Not to
to clean the ambience stable.
Not to one we know. You see, these rhetorics do not translate into realities. We can beat up the political system and raise debate and get intellectuals and critics and get public analysts, get them busy, and then they create attention, draw attention to yourself. Let's call a spade a spade. We thought, Mr. President, with his exposure, for God's sake, with his exposure, the first day you have not sat in your office, you don't understand the rudiment of the issues, the politics in the oil sector. Subsidy is gone. Even in global, in vast nations that are well advanced than us, there are items that are subsidized.
So he's saying that we are enjoying the gains. Now you saw what Onanuga and others put out there.
So much,
that you are enjoying the gains.
Truly, there's so much money in the system.
Are you enjoying?
Look at what
the gains
as an individual.
Yes,
no.
Because if it doesn't trickle down to the individual, then we can't.
No. But again, if they can address key sectors of the economy.
Let's. I'll bring you. Let's. Dr. Nelson, you want to finish all in one day. Let's stay with corruption. And President Tinubu, Amaechi, you're saying Amaechi is not possible.
It's a tough call with him.
Now, President Tinubu, 2 years, we're still talking about corruption. Can he fight corruption? Although there's no talk about fighting corruption now. No one talk about it around government. But do you think President Tinubu, within the 4 years, or if he's given 8 years, he will eliminate corruption?
His body language have not suggested that.
Why?
It's a...
Amaechi, one more night possible.
You met an alien economy.
Okay.
You were building a 21 billion resident for the VP.
Okay.
You were buying a private jet in billions of naira. You are buying.
That's what you are saying you are in terms of future. They are
no. It's these things. No, that's what I'm saying. These things have been procured. These things have been procured. Yes, they've been procured, and we are pegging dollar to 1,460 naira. These are not possibilities. And electricity tariffs is on the high. And then school fees and the salary of the city. You have to fight corruption when people don't earn well. I was traveling, that was in April. I saw a police officer. I was gentlemanly, the way he conducted himself. I counted 5,000 and I gave to him and said, no, thank you. You can see somebody who has self-respect. Maybe one out of the 100 I met on the road while I was traveling. Some didn't even have need to stop me. They see my document, everything is all right. Just let me go.
Why some stop you? I want to check.
I even told one that I'm a consultant to the Nigerian Police Force. I was involved in trainings. I mentioned names of VIGs that sat in my car. He told me, he said VIG is not here. He's the VIG on the road. I said this right because of course I want to be able to close
with those guys.
No, of course you have to be careful with them. Yes, you have to be careful with them.
Okay. Now, so you mean for President Tinubu, you said you doubt it?
For me, it's a no.
For Amaechi, said no. President Tinubu said no. Now, who will fight corruption?
When you come into governance, put your best foot forward.
Okay.
We need an economic revival.
Are you saying Kasodo is not good? Are you saying Baja is not good? Are you saying Zagdadedeji is
Baja is not the president of Nigeria.
But those are the
Senate president is not the president of Nigeria.
No, the president is the commander-in-chief, is the one we have now. To get the country fixed.
It begins with Mr. President. Yeah. And the buck stops on his desk.
But his team.
They are his teams. Prof, what can they do? They are not presidential.
So how can we fight and end corruption?
It must begin. Even the church we had relied on, the pastors are worth. Because it must begin from the home front. We must be able to enshrine this, deepen this discipline from our school, the borders of our schools. We must be able to look at our individual lives, Nigerians, so that this tariff theft, I live in Dawaki, half of Dawaki, the low income earners, are stealing this. We that they have migrated us to band A for no justifiable reasons. And yet, you understand what I'm saying? It's a systemic thing. It is not a 1 year.
I think what we'll do here, we'll bring you back. We'll bring you back, not too far from now, because the whole thing appears to be like a systemic salad. And you want to separate it
from the head. Is top to bottom, according to Mr. President.
Thank you very much, Dr. Nelson Ogbomudia, UN Peace Ambassador and politician, APC stalwart, who took some little swipe on his party.
Well, we need to. There must be a voice that brings balance. There must be a voice of conscience.
As I said, some guys would say this guy, Dr. Nelson, is sad.
That is why they've not given me an appointment.
Anti-party. Maybe you are not. You will need to learn to be calm so that they can trust you. Because when they sit down and they are sharing this, they will say, Nelson, no, we can't trust him. He was on ITV and he was condemning our great party.
The sheets are down.
We'll bring you back. We'll bring you back. It's top of the hour 9. Thank you for coming. Have a lovely day. Top of the hour 9 a.m. This Monday morning. Nigeria's image, home and abroad will be our discourse from the Lagos Network Center. Mr. Lina is standing by. Let's see. Someone says perception is greater than reality.
Reality.
Mr. Lina, over to you.